Hey, worship leaders in Kid Zone. This video is specifically for you guys. This is just going over a few different details of what Pastor Joe talked about last week in his video regarding just where we're going in worship. First, I just want to say you guys are amazing. I've been able to be in the past three services, or all three of the services over the past few weeks, and I've got the opportunity to see you guys just kill it during worship, and I'm proud of you guys. You're amazing. And I just want to let you know, like, this transition, new direction that we're going in worship is not because you guys are doing a bad job. It's because we just want to make worship feel fresh. You guys have been killing it, bringing the energy in the room, working on the motions, engaging the kids in worship. But we feel like we need to make just some adjustments to make the worship experience feel fresh. And that's just across the board for every service that we do in Kid Zone. So this video is going to cover a few different details about that. Quickly go over what Pastor Joe explained in his video. But basically, we are going to have a themed worship experience every time we do worship from now on. And it's really going to be brought out in the first fast song. So what this looks like, we're going to have a few different themes. One of the main themes we'll have is a jungle theme. There's actually a video at the end of me talking, demoing the jungle theme, so you guys get to see that. That's the theme we'll start out with this first weekend. And so it's going to include costumes and props. It's going to include, intro music. So right after rule number 4, let's say for the jungle theme, George of the Jungle instrumental theme music will play right after rule number 4, and the characters, Jack Junglewood, Adventure, whoever will come out to that music, and it will feel like a whole different world and environment. So that's what we want to create for the kids. Costumes, props, that background intro music, and then the fourth thing is the interactive element. These are just things that kids can experience and during the worship experience. But for jungle, that interactive element would be a water gun. So there will be a monkey going around spraying kids with the water gun. Just something fun, something crazy. And in no way does a monkey going around spraying that water gun give glory to Jesus, but it gets kids on their feet having fun. And let me talk about that. That's a good segue. Let me talk about for a minute why we're doing this. It's so that we can engage the kids in worship. It's so that we can create energy in the room and show kids that it's okay to have fun worshiping Jesus. It's okay to have fun in church. During this fast song, we just want to have fun. We want to build up the energy. The win for this, the final result and goal that we want to see, is having most of the kids, 90% of the kids, come on down to the front, stand up, dancing along, having fun, interacting with the first fast song. So that's the goal. That's what we want to see for every service across the board. And this is just something fun, something silly, something crazy we can do during the first fast song. That's going to bring that out. And so that's the quick vision for it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And there are 3 things I want to communicate to you guys on how this is going to work, how you guys are the ones that are going to make this work. The first thing is to invite the kids. We can do a whole crazy show and experience and have music and lights and costumes and props and the interactive element. But if we don't intentionally invite the kids and say, we need you guys to come and worship, we need you guys to come and dance, however you communicate that, you need to invite the kids at the beginning of it. Because if you don't invite them, you're going to miss them. So spend 15 to 20 seconds. You don't have to pull teeth. We're not going to make anyone come down to the front. But just say, be very opening, very invitational. Hey guys, we all need everyone to come down to the front. Make sure you invite the kids. The second thing is to sell your character. We're giving you guys costumes and props so that you can help the kids enter into a different world. So the costumes and props, those are great for visually seeing this is a different person, this is a different character. But you guys sell your character with having an accent, with having maybe a little bit of a backstory, maybe just being kind of goofy and whatever you feel like your character should be. Sell your character, because that's going to create just a different world for the kids. It's going to get them up and excited, and it's just fun. So sell your character. And three, the final point is to bring the energy. You guys have been doing this in Kid Zone so far, and it's been great during worship. But I don't want you guys to get distracted by almost the Kids Kaboom feel, I guess, of this. Many Kids Kaboom feel of like dressing up and being a character and yada yada, all that stuff. Don't be intimidated by that. Bring the energy for that. You guys, as worship leaders, with the ones with the mic, you guys have control of the room. In that moment, during that worship experience, if you have the mic, you have control of the room. I don't have control of the room. Pastor Sarah, Pastor Joe, in that moment, don't have control of the room. Obviously, if something happens and they need to say something on the mic, they have control of the room. But for worship, you guys create the energy. You guys create the experience. You are the ones that guarantee that kids are going to have fun. You have the power to do that. So I release that to you guys to say, be confident in creating that energy, not just at the beginning of the worship experience, but throughout the whole thing, throughout all of the songs, throughout everything. You guys are the ones to create that moment for the kids. So I guess if you sum these points up, it's really about you guys owning this. And I'm excited to see you guys take this step. Some of you are pros. You've been doing Kids Zone worship for the past few years, and you're just going to step right into this and own it. I know it. Some of you are just starting out doing Kids Zone worship, and this may be a little bit more of a step for you. But I feel like I know you guys are going to just own this experience. So just a few quick other little details. All the props and costumes and interactive elements will be backstage. I'll have a place for them backstage so you guys can access them. Make sure before the service starts, you guys figure out what you're going to wear, who's going to do what, the different character names. Figure all that out right before or when the service is about to begin. Also, talk to your tech person. Make sure they're good on the cue for the intro music. That intro music just starts the whole thing. It's your cue to run out on stage right after the rolls. So make sure you're clear with your service coordinator and the tech person on that transition. Again, this is going to be awesome. This is about creating energy. This is about getting kids up on their feet, coming down to the front. The three things to see this happen, the three things that are going to sell this are inviting the kids, selling your character, and creating the energy in the room. You guys are awesome. You guys are going to own this, and I'm excited to see what happens. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. See ya.
Awesome job. And now I think we have some friends to come out for something.
That's right. Hurrah!
Whoa, who are you?
My name is Jack Joe. All the way from the jungles of South America. It's so good to be here.
What are you doing here?
We're here to worship Jesus. So we need everyone to stand up. Come on down to the front. We are here to worship. Isn't that right, Julie?
Absolutely, I'm Ellie and the Green. We have traveled long and hard to be here.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
That's right. So we need everybody. We invite you all to come down to the front to worship Jesus. We need all of you guys. And now, you need to beware of the crazy monkey.
Oh, don't even get me
He
started on
spits
that.
all over the place.
Oh,
That
makes such a mess.
has me right. All right, we're gonna start right now worshiping Jesus. So everyone, are you excited?
I'm excited.
All right, here we go. Let's hit it. This is dance. Get ready to do the Chiba. Here we go.
Jesus gave me life. He opened up my eyes. I can see clearly now. Oh, everybody dance now.
Here we go. Oh, watch out for the monkey. Really everywhere. Here we go. Watch out. Don't get hit by the monkey.
Is to lift you higher. It's only burning brighter. This passion inside of me.
Speak this out now.
Oh yeah, Pastor.
Sing it.